All right, so we talked about the 3 scenarios and the basic gist of how to cut, maintain, and bulk. Now we're gonna go into a little bit of the specifics. So, you're like, Destin, I have been working out for 6 months and I wanna start cutting. What should I do? Okay, you are this person, Johnny, for example, right? Johnny. Take Johnny here. He's been working out for 6 months and he wants to start cutting. So, Johnny's maintenance, and I will link the calculator to find your close or estimated basal metabolic rate, which is your maintenance, how many calories it takes for you to live and do nothing. Sit on the couch all day. So Johnny has a maintenance of 2,500, and you will see me write kcal. Kcal, calorie, exact same thing. Not trying to overcomplicate it. So Johnny's maintenance is 2,500 and he wants to start cutting. So just a little backdrop, there is 4 kcals per gram of protein. Now this is where I'm setting up your macros. A quick side note, I'm not a type of person to give you a diet or tell you eat chicken and rice 6 times a day, you're gonna lose weight. That's not how it works. If you are eating more calories than your body needs to maintain or live, you will gain weight. Whether it's the cleanest foods or the dirtiest foods. You can lose weight on Cheetos and you can gain weight on Cheetos. All depends on how many calories you eat. So I'm going to teach you how to set up your macros so that way you can intuitively eat. Basically meaning you can fit whatever food you want. As long as it's hitting these macros and it's under those calories, you'll lose weight. All right, enough of that. 4 kcals per gram of protein, 4 kcals per gram of carbs. As you can see, these are the same. So if you eat protein, there is no difference in eating carbs in a calorie standpoint. Yes, protein builds muscle, restore your muscles with glycogen, okay, but they're the same. So just because you eat a high protein diet doesn't make you special. And then the killer, 9 calories per gram of fat. I love fat. I love peanut butter, I love almonds, any type of, but since 9 calories, you can't eat a ton of fat. So here's the little breakdown, a gist of how you would set up your calories, or how Johnny, if he came to me wanting to lose weight, this is how I'd set up his calories. So you can see protein, 4 kcals, 1 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. That's what you're gonna multiply it by. So you're gonna multiply 4 kcals. You're gonna actually, so protein equals 1 to 1.2 per pound of body weight. So say Johnny here weighs, for example, 200 pounds. You're going to multiply the body weight times 1 to 1.2. If you are just cutting, so Johnny's just starting to cut, I'm gonna have him at the 1. At the maximum, you need 1 gram per pound of body weight to maintain muscle. You don't need any more than that. The only reason why I would tell Johnny 10 weeks in, 6 weeks to 10 weeks in, to increase this to 1.2 is because protein there's a protein sparing effect, and protein is very satiating. So the higher your protein is in your diet, the more full you're gonna feel. That's the only reason why I have 1.2 up there. All right, so just to keep it simple, he just started his diet. 200 times 1 is 200. So if you have macros right here, this is Johnny's macros, his protein, 200 grams. Whoa, so difficult. We're already 1/3 of the way there. Carbs, we're gonna skip this because I have whatever is left. You'll understand in a second. So, fat, 0.3 to 0.5. How does Johnny, or how does I as a coach choose whether or not Johnny gets 0.3 or 0.5 per pound of body weight? I asked Johnny, do you like eating peanut butter? Do you like eating walnuts, almonds, cashews, whatever? Yes, I love eating peanut butter for some reason. All right, Johnny, well, Johnny's gonna get 0.5 per pound of body weight. What's 0.5? 200 times 0.5, quick math, 50, boom. 50 grams, so his fat is going to be 50 grams. Now, whatever is left of that, so whatever is left of that will be our carbs for Johnny. So, as you can see, we have 4 kcal per gram. He has 200 grams. 200 times 4 is 800 kcal. That's his protein kcal total. And we're trying to get to below this number. All right, so 800 kcal of protein. Fat, we got 50 grams, 50 times 9, that's 45, so 450 kcal of fat. So if we add both of these together, he's at 1250 kcal without any carbs in his diet. So now we're on our carbs, whatever is left. So this is his maintenance. We need to be 250 calories below this maintenance for him to lose weight, guaranteed. So 2500 minus 250 is 2250. So his cut is 2250. Let's add cut. Sorry if you can't read that. That does say cut up there. So his cut is 2250 calories. And I dropped the marker again. His cut is 2250 calories. So 2250, 2250 minus 1250. What is that? 0021 1000. 1,000 calories. He has 1,000 calories. Well, 1,000 times 4, 250, 250 grams of carbs. So, if he eats 200 grams of protein, 250 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat, Johnny here will lose weight. Now, I can go into more detail. Carb manipulation, carb backloading, protein loading, fat depletion, all of that. That's for another video. But for the basics, if you want to just lose weight, follow this formula. Now, Johnny is 6 weeks into the diet and he's not losing weight. He's at 2250. Let's bump him down to 2,000 calories. So now he's at 2,000 calories. Where are we going to take that from? Now it all depends on the person. If 6 weeks in, if Johnny's not hungry, we might be able to take from protein. It all depends on how Johnny reacts. I would recommend taking from your carbs. So you need 250 calories. What is that? That's, say for example, 60. That's 60 grams. Yeah, 60 grams of carbs. So instead of 250, he's at 190 grams. And that's his 60 times 4 is 240, 250 round up. That's his new diet. 200 grams of protein, 190 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat, and he will lose a little bit of water weight. So he's gonna expedite that process a little bit quicker. But this is basically how you do it. And you can either, once you hit 2,000, as soon as Johnny hits 2,000, that's when we'll start throwing in a little bit more cardio, because particularly I wouldn't want anyone to go below 2,000 calories. So instead of, say, week 12, he hits another plateau and he can't lose weight, throw in more cardio. So say he's doing 200 calories worth of cardio, 7 days a week, that's 1,400 calories. We can add that to the equation. Instead of saying he's eating 2,000 calories, he's now eating 1,800 because of the 200 calories of cardio. But this is basically how you would set up your diet. Super, super simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Next, I will go to bulking, because maintaining is literally eating the exact same thing every single day, going off of how you look in the mirror. So I don't really need to go over maintenance, but now I will go over bulking real quick. Super simple, not as difficult or as complicated as cutting. All right, I'll be right back. And boom, now we're back. Power editing. Johnny is now, fast forward, 12 months into working out. He just finished his cut, looked ripped. He won his show, pro card, the girls love him, everything. Now he's back to his maintenance. If he does his rebound properly, his maintenance, his metabolism will kick in, whatever you guys want to call it. He'll be at 2,500 calories, and he wants to start bulking for the next season because he wants all the babes. He didn't get enough. So maintenance, 2,500 calories. We already talked about it, 250 calorie surplus for bulking. So that is 2,750. So he's at 2,750 kcal. Hopefully you guys can see it. All right, we still got the 4K calories, 4K calories, 9K calories, break down the macros right there. And I did change up the protein, carbs, and fat ratios per pound. So here's how we're gonna do it real quick. Since he's bulking, he's gonna be eating in a surplus of calories. He doesn't need 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. He needs max 1 gram per pound of body weight. So what we're gonna do is, he's 200 pounds, he's back at his maintenance. 200 times 1 is 200. He's still gonna be eating the same amount of protein as he did during his cut. Now, we'll go to his fat, 0.5 to 0.75. He's in his bulk. I do want him to live a little bit. Johnny didn't cheat on his diet. He listened to me as a coach, and I want to reward him a little bit. So instead of 0.3 to 0.5, we're gonna do 0.5 to 0.75 because Johnny loves eating that damn peanut butter. So we're gonna give him 0.75. Yes, he won't be able to eat as much carbs, but he loves that damn peanut butter. So 0.75 times 200, what is that? All right, so I did change up the variables a little bit. So protein still at 1 per pound of body weight. So we got 200 up on the board because he's 200 pounds and we're trying to get for that 2,750. Just so we can get the math done real quick, that's still 800 kcals of protein. We'll do it down here so you guys can see it. I know it's over here a little bit better. The thing I changed is fat, whatever is left. He did not cheat on his diet, so I want to reward him a little bit. I want him to get good pumps in the gym. I want him to build muscle. I want him to feel good. Everything that a bulk should include. So we do have 1 to 2 per pound of body weight. 1, 2, 2. That does not mean 1 or 2. I, as a coach, like to err on the side of caution and try to be in between. So I usually do 1.5 per pound of body weight. So that will give you enough energy by far, including with the protein. That is a lot of carbs. Not many people would want to eat 2. That's if you're a very big guy or a girl. So 1.5 times 200, that's 300 grams of carbs. So he's at 800 calories of protein. 300 times 4, that's 1,200 kcals of carbs. So he's at a net 2,000. We got 750 calories left. And we could do that with fat. So remember, Johnny loves that damn peanut butter. So this is actually working out really well. It's not like I planned this beforehand. So 750 calories divided by 4. Quick math right here. Quick division. That's 1, 3, 5, 8, 32, 3, 0, 187. Bam. Look at it. So 187 grams. You gotta remember, Johnny loves that damn. He loves that damn peanut butter. Looking at that, he will love that diet and he will gain weight. Some might say that's a little high in fat. I kind of disagree. I completely did the. All right, so he's got 750 calories left, 9 kcals per gram of fat. Quick math, 9 times 8 is 72. 30, 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 3, 9, 27. Bam. Sure, 85 grams. He's in a bulk. Round it off, make it easy for him to calculate. 85 grams of fat. That is Johnny's 1 year in bulking macros. If he hits 200 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, and 85 grams of fat, Johnny will defy all odds and build muscle for his skinny ass frame. So, these numbers, are they exact tested? Do you have to hit on the money 200 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, and 85 grams of fat? No, you do not. If you are, for example, 195, one day you just 195, couldn't get that extra steak, you ate 310 carbs and say 80 grams, you're gonna be fine. No big deal. Your protein's a little low, your carbs are a little high. They offset each other because it is a 1-to-1 math, 1-to-1 ratio. So if you're minus 10, you're 190, and you're plus 10 on carbs, it's the same thing. Your fats, you kind of don't want to go too high on your fats. Bloating hurts with digestion, but other than that, that is how you set up your bulking macros. Hopefully this all made sense to you guys. This is just surface level, how you calculate your macros. I know this was a little bit lengthy of a video, but I wanted to keep everything concise, but have its explanation. So just to go over 3 scenarios, cutting, bulking, and maintaining. I recommend maintaining. For most people, it is easiest. You just plug in this formula with your maintenance. Calculate your 1 gram per pound of protein, your 0.3 grams of fat, and whatever's left for carbs for maintenance. And then you obviously have the cutting and the bulking formula. But that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am really interested in doing these types of videos. If you guys don't know, I'm a powerlifter and I'm in a cut right now, preparing for a competition, and I feel like people I surround myself with should start learning this locally in my gym and people around the world, because let's be honest, hiring a coach for $500 a month to do this simple calculation and subtract a couple numbers is a bit ridiculous. So yeah, hopefully this was useful to you guys. Hopefully you can incorporate this into your daily routine and see the progress that you so desire. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to post this on Instagram and YouTube. Don't know the title yet and don't know the series name. So if you guys have a good series name, let me know. Next week, I'll most likely go into depth with water intake, carb loading on a cut, and bulking. Certain things you need to look for, certain exercises that could help in a bulk, certain exercises that can help in a cut. And if you guys want to know anything about me, maybe I can make a couple videos explaining my training regimen and what I do for a living, and things like that. But that'll wrap up today's video. That is Nutrition 101. If you guys have any questions, again, please let me know, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.